the deep forest, and the whispering waterfall. Welcome again to a place of profound quiet, a place of gentle harmony. You are beginning another gentle journey, a journey to a serene, whispering waterfall. Feel yourself relaxing now. Feel yourself becoming completely at ease. Very, very comfortable. Imagine you are in a small wooden cabin. This cabin is simple. It is cozy. Its walls are made of warm, dark wood. Its windows are small and have thick glass. The cabin feels like a safe haven. It feels like a place of quiet retreat. In this cozy cabin lives a man named Lucas. Lucas loves his peaceful life. Every morning he wakes up gently. The sound of the wind is a soft song. The sound is a gentle rustle. It is a gentle wake-up call. Lucas opens his eyes. He is in his bed. His bed is simple. His blankets are warm. He feels comfortable. He feels safe. He takes a deep breath, a slow, deep breath. He breathes in the fresh forest air. The air is clean. It smells of pine and damp earth. He sits up slowly, very, very slowly. He stretches his arms. He stretches his legs. His movements are calm. They are gentle. There is no rush. There is no hurry. This is the start of a peaceful day, a very peaceful day. Lucas gets out of bed. His feet touch the cool floor. The floor is made of smooth wood. He walks to his window. He looks outside. The sky is a clear, gentle blue, a very soft blue. The sun is just rising. A few rays of light pierce through the tall trees. Just the beautiful blue sky. He sees the forest below. The forest is quiet. The forest is still. The tall trees stand like silent guards. The leaves are green. The ground is covered in soft moss. The forest is very quiet. It is very still. Lucas smiles. He feels a sense of quiet joy. He is happy to see the quiet forest. He is happy to see the clear sky. He is happy to be in his cozy cabin. Everything is peaceful. Everything is calm. He walks into his kitchen. The kitchen is small. It is very simple. The light from the window fills the kitchen. The light is a soft gray. On the counter, there is a small teapot, a silver teapot. Lucas makes a cup of tea. He puts water in the kettle. The kettle sits on the stove. He turns on the stove. The water begins to heat. It makes a soft sound, a gentle hum. Soon, the water begins to boil. The kettle whistles softly, a quiet whistle. He pours the hot water into the teapot. He puts in a tea bag. The tea begins to brew. The water turns a gentle brown. The smell of tea fills the kitchen. It is a warm smell. It is a comforting smell. The smell of fresh tea. Lucas waits for his tea. He waits patiently. He is not rushing. He is just standing in his cozy kitchen, surrounded by soft light, surrounded by the smell of tea. The feeling is one of complete peace, complete relaxation. He pours the tea into a mug. The mug is his favorite. It is a heavy clay mug. It feels solid in his hands. He holds the mug. The mug is warm. The warmth spreads to his hands. It is a good feeling, a very good feeling. Lucas sits down at his small table. His table is made of dark wood. It is round. He looks at his tea. He takes a slow sip. The tea is warm. The tea is comforting. He sips his tea very slowly. He is not thinking about the past. He is not thinking about the future. He is just thinking about this moment of peace, this moment of quiet, this moment of warm tea. This is his morning ritual, his peaceful morning ritual. The sunlight on the floor begins to shift. It moves slowly. The day is beginning, a new, peaceful day. Lucas finishes his tea. He puts the mug in the sink. The mug is now empty. He smiles. His morning is complete. His quiet, peaceful morning. Now, it is time for him to leave the cabin. He will go for a walk, a very long walk, to the waterfall. He loves the waterfall. The waterfall is deep in the forest, just a few steps away. Lucas puts on his boots, his comfortable boots. He puts on his light jacket. The jacket is soft. He opens his front door. The door is made of dark wood. He steps outside. The air outside is a little cooler. It is still fresh. It is still clean. He closes his front door gently, very, very, very gently. He walks down the wooden steps. The steps are made of smooth wood. The wood is old. He walks slowly, very, very slowly. He is walking on the forest path now. The path is narrow. It is uneven, but he is careful. He walks slowly. The wind is a gentle breeze. The breeze feels cool on his face. The breeze carries the smell of pine and damp earth. A soft, refreshing smell. Lucas sees a squirrel. A small. Inside the forest, there is a soft light. The light comes through the leaves. It makes patterns on the floor, patches of light, patches of shadow. The light is dappled. It is peaceful. He walks slowly through the forest. He walks past small, winding streams. The streams are clear. The water is a soft sound, a gentle murmur. He hears the sound of the streams, a quiet, gentle sound. Lucas sees a deer, a small, graceful deer. The deer is drinking from a stream. Its fur is brown. Its movements are so soft, so gentle. The deer is so peaceful, so calm. He feels so relaxed, so calm. The air is soft, the sun is warm. The forest is peaceful. He is walking in a beautiful, deep forest, surrounded by trees, surrounded by quiet. He finds a small log. The log is covered in soft moss. The log is cool. It feels good. He sits on the log. He is still. He is quiet. He listens to the sounds of the forest. He can hear the soft breeze in the trees. He can hear the distant hum of a bee. He can hear the quiet murmur of the streams. All the sounds are gentle. They are not loud. He sits there for a long time, just listening, just being, just resting. He is not in a hurry to do anything. He has nowhere to be, just here in the forest, on the log, under the tree. After a while, he stands up. He feels rested. He feels refreshed. He walks away from the log. He walks away from the streams. He walks away from the tall trees. He walks deeper into the forest. The air is getting a little cooler. The sounds of the streams are getting a little louder. A little louder. He is getting closer. Closer to the waterfall. He hears the waterfall. The waterfall is a soft roar, a gentle, peaceful roar. It is not loud. It is not aggressive. It is a sound of immense power, a sound of immense peace. He finds a path, a small hidden path. The path is made of soft earth. He walks on the path leads him. It leads him to the sound. It leads him to the waterfall. He sees the waterfall, a beautiful, serene water fall. The water is falling over a ledge, a small ledge. The water is clear. It is like crystal. The water is a soft, white sheet. It is so beautiful. He walks to the waterfall. He is at a small pool. The pool is at the bottom of the waterfall. The water is clear. It is blue. The rocks are smooth. They are round. They are covered in green moss. Lucas smiles again. He loves this waterfall. He loves the powerful, peaceful sound. He loves the soft, clear water. He loves the smooth, round rocks. Everything feels just right. Everything feels calm. He finds a spot, a small, flat stone. He sits on the stone. The stone is cool. The air is cool. He feels the mist from the waterfall. The mist is so fine. It is so gentle. It is so refreshing. He sits there for a long time, just listening to the sound of the waterfall, the gentle, peaceful roar. The sound of the water is a rhythm of peace. It is a lullaby. He closes his eyes. He feels the mist on his face. He hears the roar of the waterfall. He feels so relaxed, so calm. His body feels heavy. His mind is quiet. He is just there, with the waterfall. After a while, he opens his eyes. The sun is a little lower in the sky now. The light is a little softer. It is getting late, but there is still time. Lucas stands up. He feels rested. He feels refreshed. He walks away from the waterfall. He walks away from the pool. He walks away from the smooth rocks. He walks back on the path, the hidden path. He walks back into the deep forest. The air is still cool. He holds his hands in his pockets. The air feels wonderful. The smell of pine and earth is wonderful. A very, very wonderful smell. He begins his walk home. The walk home is the same as the walk to the waterfall, but it feels different. It feels like he has a beautiful memory, a small, beautiful memory. The whispering waterfall. He walks past the same tall trees, the mossy trees, the wide trees. He walks on the same forest path, the soft path. He walks past the same small streams, the clear streams. He sees the same animals, the peaceful animals. Lucas reaches his cabin, his cozy cabin. He walks up the steps, the wooden steps. He opens his front door. His front door is made of dark wood. He steps inside. He closes the door gently, very, very gently. The air inside his cabin is warm. It smells of home. It smells of his tea. It is a good mixture of smells, a very good mixture. Lucas walks into his living room. The living room is small. It is cozy. There is a comfortable chair, an armchair, a small table, a few books. The light from the windows is soft and golden. The evening is beginning. Lucas sits in his comfortable chair. He picks up a book. The book is old. Its cover is worn. He opens the book. He begins to read. He reads slowly. The words on the page are peaceful. The story is a gentle one. He reads for a long time. The light outside begins to fade. The sky turns from gold to soft pinks and purples. The sun is setting. Lucas looks out his window. The sunset is beautiful, so very beautiful. The colors in the sky change slowly, from pink to purple to a deep, dark blue. The first stars begin to appear, tiny pinpricks of light. They are so far away, but they are so beautiful. Lucas closes his book. It is now dark outside. He turns on a lamp. The lamp is small. It has a soft, yellow light. The light fills his living room. It makes the room feel even more cozy, even more peaceful. He decides to make another cup of tea. He walks back into his kitchen. The kitchen is dark. The light from the living room is dim. He turns on a small light over the counter, a soft, gentle light. He fills the kettle with water. He puts it on the stove. The water begins to hum. It begins to boil. The kettle whistles, a soft, quiet whistle. He pours the hot water into the teapot, the silver teapot. He puts in a tea bag. The smell of tea fills the kitchen again, a warm, comforting smell. He pours his tea into his favorite mug, his heavy clay mug. He holds the warm mug. He walks back to his living room. He sits in his comfortable chair. He holds his tea. He does not read. He just sits. He just sips his tea. He listens to the sounds of his cabin, the small, quiet sounds, the soft hum of the refrigerator, the gentle ticking of a clock. All these sounds are comforting. They are a part of his home. The moon is rising now, a large, beautiful moon. It is a silver moon. Its light streams through his window. It falls on the floor. It falls on his table. The moonlight is so soft, so gentle. Lucas watches the moonlight. He feels so content, so at peace. He is in his cozy cabin. He has his warm tea. He has the soft moonlight. There is nothing else he needs, nothing else he wants. He finishes his tea. He feels sleepy now, very, very sleepy. His day is almost complete. A peaceful day, a very peaceful day. He puts his mug in the sink. He turns off the lamp. He walks to his bedroom. The moonlight fills his bedroom now, a beautiful silver glow. He looks out his window again. The night sky is so vast, so deep. It is full of stars. The stars twinkle gently, thousands of tiny lights. He sees the big moon, the silver moon. He sees the tiny stars. They are so far away, but they feel close. They feel like a quiet company, a peaceful company. Lucas gets ready for bed. He puts on his pajamas, his soft pajamas. He turns back his sheets, his soft sheets. He gets into his bed. The bed is so soft, so comfortable. He lies down. He pulls the blanket over him. The blanket is warm. He closes his eyes. He takes a deep breath. He breathes out slowly. He feels his body relax, completely, utterly. He is in his bed. He is in his cozy cabin. He is under the beautiful night sky. The moon is watching over him. The stars are watching over him. Everything is calm. Everything is peaceful. He is falling asleep, falling into a deep, deep sleep, a restful sleep, a sleep full of peace. The last sound he hears is the gentle quiet of the night, the gentle quiet of his peaceful day. Good night, Lucas, and good night to you. May your sleep be peaceful. May your learning be easy. May your mind be calm. And may you have a peaceful day, a very peaceful day. The quiet love of the old bookstore. Welcome. Welcome to a place of gentle quiet, a place of calm and profound affection. You are beginning a gentle journey, a journey into a simple, quiet love story. Feel yourself relaxing now. Feel yourself becoming completely at ease. Very, very comfortable. Imagine you are in a small, very old bookstore. This bookstore is old. It is very old. It is charming, so very charming. Its walls are lined from the bottom to the top with tall bookshelves. The shelves are filled with books. So many books, thousands and thousands of books. They reach from the floor all the way up to the high ceiling. The bookstore feels like a safe haven. It feels like a place of quiet treasures, a place of gentle sanctuary. In this old bookstore, a man named Leo found his peace, his deep, quiet peace. Leo loved the quiet. He loved the books. He loved the gentle silence that filled every corner of the room. Every afternoon, he would come to the bookstore. He would come to read. He would come to be still. He would come to rest his mind. The air inside the bookstore is cool. It is dry. It is a very cool and dry air. It feels good on his skin. It feels fresh and light. It smells of old paper. It smells of old ink. It smells of history. It is a unique smell, a very unique smell. It is a peaceful smell, a truly peaceful smell. The light from the tall windows is soft. It is a soft, golden light. It comes through the tall windows and makes beautiful patterns on the old wooden floor. Patches of bright light, patches of deep shadow, all gentle, all peaceful. Leo walks slowly between the bookshelves. He walks quietly, so very quietly. Its footsteps make no sound at all on the old wooden floor. The floorboards are old. They are dark. They are smooth from many years of footsteps. He runs his hand over the spines of the books. The spines are smooth. Some are rough. Some are soft leather. Some are simple paper. He can feel the texture of each one. The books are waiting. They are waiting patiently to be opened. They are waiting to be read. He finds a section he likes, a very special section. the section for old poetry. He looks at the books. He looks at the titles of the books. He looks at the colors of the books. The colors are faded. They are gentle. He pulls out a book. The book is old, so very old. Its cover is worn. Its edges are frayed. He opens the book. He looks at the pages. The pages are yellow. They are thin. They feel like silk. The words on the pages are old and beautiful. He decides to take this book. He holds it in his hand. The book feels light. It feels good. It feels like a friend. He walks away from the bookshelves. He walks to the center of the room. In the center of the room, there is a comfortable chair, an armchair, a very old armchair. The armchair is made of soft, worn leather. The leather is a deep, comforting brown. Next to the chair, there is a small table, a small round table made of dark wood, and on the table, a small soft lamp, a lamp with a gentle glow. He sits in the chair. The chair is so comfortable, so very, very comfortable. It is soft. It is supportive. He sinks into the chair. He feels so relaxed, so calm. A deep, quiet calm fills his mind. He opens his book, the old book. He begins to read. He reads slowly, so very slowly. The words on the page are peaceful. The poetry is a gentle one. It is a quiet song. He reads one word, then another word, then another word. He reads one line, then another line, then another line. He reads one stanza, then another stanza. He reads so very slowly. He takes his time. He lets the words settle in his mind. He is not thinking about the past. He is not thinking about the future. He is not thinking about anything at all. His mind is clear. His mind is quiet. He is just thinking about this moment of peace, this moment of quiet, this moment of reading his book. This is his daily ritual, his peaceful daily ritual, his quiet, calm ritual, a ritual of solitude and peace. The light from the window shifts slowly, so very, very slowly. The afternoon is passing. The hours are passing. A new, peaceful afternoon. Leo reads his book. He reads for a long time. He reads for a very, very long time. He is not in a hurry. He has all the time in the world. The world outside the bookstore is busy. It is loud. But inside the bookstore, there is only peace. There is only quiet. He is just sitting in the chair, in the bookstore, reading his book. The air is still. The bookstore is quiet. The only sound is the soft turning of a page, a very soft sound, a gentle sound, the sound of a story beginning. One day, something was different, something changed. A new person came into the bookstore, a woman, a young woman. Her name was Alara. Alara walked into the bookstore. A tiny bell rang softly, a quiet, gentle ring, a peaceful ring. Alara walked slowly, just like Leo. Her footsteps made no sound on the old wooden floor. She moved with a quiet grace. She moved with a calm presence. She was also looking for books. Her movements were calm. They were gentle. She walked between the bookshelves. She ran her hand over the spines. Just like Leo, she was a woman who loved the quiet. She was a woman who loved the silence. Leo watched her. He watched her with a gentle curiosity. He had never seen her before. She was a new face, a new, peaceful face in his peaceful place. She was like a new poem, a new song. She was a quiet discovery. Alara found a section she liked, a very special section, the section for old novels. She looked at the books. She looked at the titles. She pulled out a book. The book was old, so very old. Its cover was worn. Its edges were frayed. She opened the book. She looked at the pages. The pages were yellow. They were thin. She decided to take this book. She walked away from the bookshelves. She walked to the center of the room. There was another chair, another armchair, another very old armchair. The leather was worn. It was a deep brown. Next to the chair, there was a small table, a small round table made of dark wood, and on the table, a small soft lamp, a lamp with a gentle glow. Alara sat in the chair. She sat in the other chair, on the other side of the room. The chair was so comfortable. It was so soft. She sank into the chair. She felt so relaxed, so calm. A deep, quiet calm filled her mind. She opened her book, the old book. She began to read. Leo went back to his own book. He went back to his own reading. He read his poetry. He was still in his own world. But now he was not alone. There was another person in the quiet, another person who loved the quiet. The two of them sat there, in their own chairs, with their own books. They did not speak. They did not look at each other. They did not need to. But their presence was a new kind of comfort, a quiet comfort, a gentle companionship, a silent understanding. Day after day, it was the same quiet rhythm. Leo would come to the bookstore. Alara would be there. or she would arrive soon after. They would sit in their chairs. They would read their books. They would share the quiet, the gentle silence, the peaceful air. The air in the bookstore was still cool. It still smelled of old paper. It still smelled of old ink. It still smelled of history. The light was still soft. It still made patterns on the floor, patches of bright light, patches of deep shadow, all gentle, all peaceful. But now there was a feeling, a new feeling. The feeling was of being together, of sharing this special, quiet place. The feeling was gentle. The feeling was kind. The feeling was warm. It was a warmth that settled in the chest, a quiet warmth. After many, many days, Leo finally spoke. He closed his book. He placed it softly on the table. He looked over at Alara. She was still reading. She was completely absorbed in her book. He spoke softly, very, very softly. "That is a good book," he said. Alara looked up. She looked at him. Her eyes were kind. They were a gentle brown. Her voice was soft, so very soft. "Yes," she said, "it is a very good book." A gentle smile came to her face, a quiet smile. He smiled back, a quiet smile. "I like old books," said Leo. He spoke slowly. His words were a soft whisper in the still air. "I like them too," said Alara. She spoke just as slowly. "They have so many stories inside them, so many memories." Their conversation was short. It was simple. It was quiet. It was a soft whisper in the silence. But it was a beginning, a new beginning, a very peaceful beginning, a very special beginning. The next day they talked again, this time about the chairs. "This chair is very comfortable," said Alara. She said it with a soft voice. "It is my favorite chair in the whole world." "It is the best chair," said Leo. He said it with a soft voice. "It feels like a cloud, a soft brown cloud." They both smiled. Alara sat in the chair. She sat in the other chair, on the other side of the room. The chair was so comfortable. It was so soft. She sank into the chair. She felt so relaxed, so calm. A deep, quiet calm filled her mind. She opened her book, the old book. She began to read. Leo went back to his own book. He went back to his own reading. He read his poetry. He was still in his own world. But now he was not alone. There was another person in the quiet, another person who loved the quiet. The two of them sat there, in their own chairs, with their own books. They did not speak. They did not. He held out the flower. He held it gently. Alara looked up. She looked at the flower. She looked at Leo. "I found this on my walk," he said. "It reminded me of this place, of the quiet, of the peace." Alara took the flower. She held it in her hand. The flower was soft. It was white. It was beautiful. She held it so gently. She held it so carefully. "Thank you," she said. Her voice was a soft whisper. "It is a very beautiful flower, the most beautiful flower I have seen all day." From that day on, their love was like the bookstore. It was quiet. It was gentle. It was full of unspoken stories. They did not need to say much. Their presence was enough. Their shared silence was enough. Their shared love for the quiet was enough. They were not alone anymore. They were together in their chairs with their books. They had found their love story. A very quiet love story. A very gentle love story. A very peaceful love story. Their love was like the books on the shelves, waiting to be discovered, filled with quiet wonder, filled with gentle knowledge. Their love was like the soft light from the windows. It filled the room. It made everything warm. It made everything beautiful. Their love was like the smell of old paper. It was comforting. It was timeless. It was a deep, quiet comfort. Their love was like the soft turning of a page. It was a gentle rhythm, a peaceful rhythm, a soft, steady beat. They were two people who loved the quiet, who loved the books, who found each other in a small, old bookstore. And their love was a silent poem, a peaceful song, a serene story, a story that would be read for many, many years to come. Feel the quiet of the bookstore. Feel the peace of the books. Feel the warmth of the love. Everything is calm. Everything is peaceful. Good night, sweet dreams. And may your journey be filled with quiet love and peaceful stories.